Reaching Out is the 14th episode of the Owl House's second season and 33rd overall. In it, wrestle, wrestle! And Luce is hiding something. Shenanigans ensue. We open in Luz and Keen's room. I appreciate they went through the effort of adding in all these glyph combo concepts on the papers. Next to Luz's Grom photo and photo of her mom, she has a little jar full of lightning bugs she's now using to charge her phone, which reminds me of how Anne charges her phones with worms and amphibia. Oof, imagine waking up at 6. A view into the writing room. Ha! Luz found a new glyph combo that lets you stop your fall. It's a light, fire, and ice glyph. Luz got Hunter's contact info. Since Hunter signed up for Pinstagram last episode, I don't know what this emoji string means. Who do you think he meant to send the photo of Flapjack to? His profile name is Rulers with a Z instead of an S, Reach, Fan, with a 4 instead of an A, which is a reference to Keen's book he wrote all the way back in Season 1. Ida gives Luz her Letterman's jacket from back in Winning It Like Witches, and she refers to griffin eggs, which we know is her favorite meal because of the opening of the season.
I have a problem, and it could distract us all day.
Convenient. Emily wants to join a wrestling tournament.
Since I'm finally old enough to participate, I was thinking... Dad!
Mittens! Didn't see you there.
Alador's not groaning at Amity, he's groaning that Darius sent him his autobiography with an autograph on it. Or maybe he's groaning at the fact that we can see a missing texture for a second. Also, there's almost an A113 reference.
Clearly. So, do you think you'll be able to take me to the brawl tonight?
Alador says no, instead wants her to go to Coven tryouts for the Emperor's Coven, but he's so busy and neglectful he doesn't even remember how many kids he has, so instead sends an automaton to chauffeur her. Our secret code is Rush. We can see it on the banner in this scene, but when we saw it earlier, it wasn't there. Because this show likes to hurt me.
I goofed off a lot back then. But you have a bright future and shouldn't waste it on that nonsense.
I don't even want to join a coven anymore. And this thing is so embarrassing, I even tried disguising it.
Yeah, I actually think Ida has the same outfit.
It's interesting seeing her here not wanting to join a coven, given the first time we met her, she really wanted to be in the Emperor's Coven. Now she just wants to bond with her dad over something, and that something is wrestling. In this photo of younger Alador, we can also see, in the far back we can see a younger Ida and Rain, a young Warden Raph, a disapproving young Darius, and an interested young Odalia. The Algain appropriately just says ditch the Abomaton and go to wrestle anyway. And Luz calls Amity Boo, which is adorable.
Abomination, fetch me a, rare and difficult to find emerald dagger from the night market.
It's weird that Amity knows how to mask her voice like that. You think she learned it from the twins? Speaking of, they're here to help. And Edric has the little Cyclops bat thing he had in Adventure in Elements. And the wiki is telling me its name is Batrick, which is hilarious. And apparently they have little gems that hide their real looks.
This won't take long.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Found it!
Ha, he looks like a nerd.
Here's mine too, for a little extra flair.
Ha, she looks like me in real life. Also, she doesn't have the Mad Sheen birthmark, mole, beauty mark, whatever you want to call it, that Edric has. She chooses to have it to look more like him.
Not bad.
Ooh, so pretty!
The champ is Warden Raph. Ida tries interrogating him about the Day of Unity and what's up with Rain. Why would he know? He's just like a prison guard. The Demon Hunters are hosting the tournament. It's a bit weird because the purple-haired one was almost arrested for being a covenless witch, and the warden's just right there. Also, this is the same overlook from Hootie's Moving Hassle. Amity's stage name is the Mighty Mittens, which is a nickname I thought she didn't like, but whatever. It's interesting that her first opponent is an oracle, given that, her mom. Katara reference, and Luce joins the fights. You can also notice that Luce's hair is getting a little longer because she's been in the Bolian Isles for 4.5 months, and she's been acting kinda weird throughout the episode. Edric is definitely his father's son. Edric agrees to help Ida with a potion, which includes kidnapping the fairy from episode 1. Granny goes Super Saiyan, Emira knows healing magic. The Abomaton returns. Luz accidentally sets off its alarm, which sets off her alarm, so she smashes it and pretends it didn't happen. Amity gets ready to fight Warren Raph just as Alador shows up. and he's got a Goron on his back, which is full of abomination goo. This is a reference to Gaara from Naruto, who had a Goron full of sand that he used to bend kind of like how Alador bends with abomination goo. Amity gets upset that Luz didn't tell her that she set off the alarm and runs away. This is the same tree from Grom.
Can I, sit here? You've been acting strange all day. Does it have something to do with the human realm? Today's the anniversary of my dad passing away.
Oh. Might be an odd time to bring this up, but this technically is also a subversion of expectation, because we first saw Luz's dad in Yesterday's Lies, and his face was covered up, kind of like how Rain's face was covered up in Wing It Like Witches. This is usually done because the character will appear later. And, technically he does. But for all seriousness, this is probably the best scene in the Owl House. Sarah Nicole does a wonderful performance. She's upset about her dad and how she can't be with her mom right now and make flowers for her dad's grave. I've currently never lost anyone close to me the same way, but the scene is so well done it makes you feel for Luz, even down to Amity's slight eye movement. Without any dialogue and just her facial expression, you can tell how much she actually cares about Luz and how invested she is with her emotions. This scene feels like two people having a real sad conversation. And, there's a reason for it because Dana also lost her dad at a young age, so she knows from experience how to write something like this. But oh no, something's happening. Luz gets a little case of the jelly legs because she opened up to Amity in such a big way.
I don't know what rituals you have in the human realm, but I'll help you pick some flowers and we can do something here.
Edric screwed up the potion and Warren Raff is going crazy. Mommy Ida. Amity tries helping Alador, but he puts her away.
I can't wait to pick flowers with you.
Luz fans out her glyphs like in Grom. Eventually Alador lets Amity help her, and I guess Ed helps amplify their magic, as M is somewhere healing someone, I guess.
Always able to do that.
Don't you have family stuff to clear up?
Yeah, the Warden basically knows everything we know about the Day of Unity. Ed joins the Bad Girl Coven because he shows illusion magic, beastkeeping magic, and potion skills.
Don't want to join the Emperor's Coven anymore, but that's always been your dream.
No, that's always been Mom's dream. And you just went along with it. I bet you didn't even know I was dating Luz.
Edelin's kid?
That's not the tone of disapproval, that's the tone of I'm overworked and I don't know what's going on in my family.
You don't talk to us anymore. You're too busy making these monsters for the Emperor, and Mom's too busy trying to dye my hair green.
Hey. I like your new hair color. It's abomination colored.
Finally, someone gets it.
I like how you can tell that Al was going to say something different, but then fought it over. And then came to the conclusion the best thing for his daughter is to try and actually understand where she's coming from and try to bond with her. I don't know about the hair being abomination color. I guess I just have too good of eyes for color. Abominations are like pale purple with a little dark purple, and Amity's hair is just...
Can you tell Mom that?
I'll talk to her.
It's a start.
Alador is still not a great parent because he's so neglectful, but at least it's a start for him to try and be better.
Let me try. Ugh.
Yeah, it's really not as easy drawing in circles as Luz makes it look.
Do you think they'll reach the human realm? Probably doesn't work that way, but it's a nice thought, right?
Back in the human world, Camilla lays out a lily, which is a flower associated with funerals. V's been busy with sticky notes. I love the detail that the lily's put in a vase that's similar to the abomination balloon. And we can see a calendar, so it's August 22nd. So it's been a little over 4.5 months, and the Day of Unity is happening in September. This is a gloriously beautiful episode. It's fun seeing Edric get more screen time, and Ida really caring about Rain. I love seeing Alador taking slow steps to become a better parent. And the Lumity stuff in the episode is a work of art. They're more than just two cute little gay girls. They're a couple that help each other during emotional times and support each other. This episode is perfection.
Two star-crossed lovers reaching out.